Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is my Polaris X-Edge 01 or 02 Liberty 600 twin. And the other day we went and adjusted the gearbox to try and remedy the reverse. Reverse would always just grind, and I did some adjustments last year. And it still ground, and it worked a little better, but it soon didn't work well at all. So we got the exhaust back in, but first step we did was take the exhaust out, take the muffler out, and then we took all the gearbox bolts off, popped the front cover off. There's one way down here in the footwell. This footwell was already damaged, so we just pried it up and went right in there. That's the closest way to get to it. And then we put an oil pan under it to catch all the old oil and the steel shavings. So in the end, what we needed to do to fix the situation was, once we had the cover off, we took the wrench on this adjuster bolt and tightened up the chain, and then tightened this up as much as we could. The shaft with the bell crank down below, the lower turnbuckle, that shaft would actually slide out just a hair once it came under tension. So we took all the slack out as much as we could. And the year before, I even modified the handle to try and get it to go further forward, to try and get a little bit more throw on it. So as it is now, about halfway is where it starts to engage, which is right about over center. Probably about right there is where it actually works. I think there's a little tab down below. Yeah, there's a little tab down below. We can bend that and make it so it doesn't come out further than over center. So that's pretty easy to do. It's actually accessible right here now. So we'll probably remedy that. And then if there's anything else to do, we might have to drill a hole further down in order to let the shifter handle go further forward. Allow this turnbuckle to go further down. That'll gain us more throw on the old shifter fork down inside. So in the end, all I had to do was tighten up the chain, and I got it so it's pretty tight. And I have a little video clip where I actually tested it out. And at the start of the video clip, I actually had the brake on and nothing moved. And then after a minute, a couple revs there, I unhooked the brake, undid the park lock. And there was a couple starts where the driving clutch may have seized. It's kind of difficult to know. We're up here on the wagon, and I don't want the snowmobile to jump off until I'm ready to have it jump off, and then it'll jump. So in the end, the reverse actually worked with the park brake on. That's a good sign. Once we're done doing some extra special things to it, we'll move on and get it outside and give it a real test. But for now, I'm happy, and I'm pretty sure that it'll work. And I believe it's fixed. I think it's fixed. Short of actually getting it out and trying to test it, trying to back up with it, I think it's fixed. So I'm very happy with that. So if you're Indy 600 and any of your Polaris with a mechanical shift handle and just do not want to drive, I've had a 700 just like this that got so bad, a friend of mine, that got so bad that it wouldn't drive anymore. It just ground. It actually, you could hear the chain skipping. So it wasn't straight grinding. At first it was just chunk skipping. Occasionally it got worse until the point where he got rid of the sled altogether. So I think this is a pretty good platform, and there's a way to fix that so we can all have happy trails in reverse. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next video. Well, that was deafening and also good. We had a couple of false starts with being in forward, but reverse works. But anyway, very good. That should work.